Alright, so we are back into another Dragon Ball Super card game video. This one, yeah, I get it. A lot of stuff is going on. A lot of things are happening. The two main things that I kind of wanted to go over is this. Obviously, the Nationals or North American update for the 2019 championship for the DBS card game. And there's a few things that go along with it. Obviously, a lot of people are a little here and there for their opinions. Obviously, if we take a look at different posts in the DBS card game group, there's a lot of stuff being said. Eric's shitpost today has gotten a lot of different responses, and I agree with most of it. But if anything, I'm going to go top to bottom for this thing, and as well as going through the World Martial Arts type of, or the power boosters, which now has been confirmed it's more than 20, or at 20 different cards. So that's also kind of a different thing that's going on too. But before anything, I just want to say everything's gonna be all right. Like, everything will be all right. We went through a mecha format. They took care of that. The SS3 problem, they took care of that. They addressed a lot of different things as far as scarcity and rarity and giving value in the secondary market. They took care of that in the exclusive championship pack cards, and as well as promo cards. Obviously, we have a lot of them. That's okay. We said give more support for older archetypes. They are doing it per set for this for the World Martial Arts, set 5 and set 4, and that's every single one of them has had an impact in the game, and as well as the new special anniversary box coming up next month, with my voice cracking, coming up next month, that almost like over 10 different archetypes are getting support, supposedly. So we will see that. We're also getting a response from Bandai in saying, hey, we're doing reprints for all of these very meta and very favorite cards. So I think there's a lot of different things to consider in this very emotional time of need, in which we need information, which I agree. I think Bandai should be a little more clear on a lot of these things. I think there's a lot of things to be fixed. I still think we still need a ban list or some sort of change in format. I don't think more cards being thrown at us is going to fix it. It never has. We still see the same old blue-yellow meta. We still see the same old broken free energy type things. There's a lot of different things to be addressed, but I think there should be a little credit to Bandai, and as well as how the game is, because of all the things that they have responded in, as well as been communicative in. I think we all should give our opinion, and as well as are entitled to opinion. That's always going to be something, because we are all so compassionate about it. Those who haven't left the game, etc., and still have an opinion about it. That's good. I think we all should be able to do that in our own little platforms. This one, I get it. You know, I still, this is a relatively okay sized platform comparative to the entire community. I want to be neutral in most of the things, but neither here nor there. Like, subscribe if you are not already. Let me know in the comments below what you think as far as the situation, as far as the ban list, as far as all of this stuff, the World Martial Arts things. I'm going to go through everything, but now, this is a pretty good little logo, huh? I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good looking. So if you didn't see this before, I think when the celebrations came out, this video came out as well, saying that we're going to have, I mean, pretty multinational, you know, type of thing going on here. Right now, we only have the details for the North American tournaments, and as well as the regionals, but I'm sure all of these other ones are going to be following in Asia or Europe, Latin America, etc. Probably going to be something similar, or at least something that they want to, or you know, it's gonna be almost the same. Like, I really don't see why it wouldn't be. We'll be holding championships in every region. We'll be holding championships in every region. Preliminary start this June with finals in October. So now this is kind of where we're getting a little suspicious, a little weird, right? And the reason for that is because of the schedule. So let's take a look at the schedule as far as that goes. The June says that store preliminaries will be held across America, or North America, right? So I'm going to get into a little bit more for this, but this is only literally until next month. They said this maybe a couple months ago during celebrations. I think that we're going to be doing this like sometime in June, late July, or during July. But now they switched it up to store store preliminaries, where again I'll go through this whole thing, but store prelim into regionals and store prelim into regionals, and then the finals in September, which will be held in the U.S., which is fine, but we still need to go ahead and plan for these things. I will say, George Montano and as well as PPG, I think Katani was on the live stream, set out all of the locations of the Pro Pay Tour, which which he was being a little, from what I saw, I didn't catch the whole thing, but what I was seeing from George, he was kind of hinting towards like, hey, some of these regionals, July and September, most likely, if you look at the dates for the Pro Play Tour, those are going to be the same ones for the store prelim. So who knows? So I don't know I don't know. Could be completely different. Could be completely different events and as well as locations. I don't know, and that's kind of the one of the issues already as far as this goes. Hopefully within the next 2 weeks, because we only have a few more weeks in May. We're not only going to get a ban list and as well as a format change. If we don't, well, okay, have fun with these new these new multi-cars and as well as special anniversary sets. Hopefully that'll fix the meta, or at least, you know, we'll break something else, and then that'll just top every single event. And as well before June, like I said, we'll get some more information by June or before June, and hopefully we'll know the locations by then. If anything, it's going to be held in the U.S., etc., etc. So now the store preliminaries is what we're kind of a little apprehensive of. That's putting it lightly. For me, I'm very apprehensive. I'm very like, okay, why would they set this up this way? I don't know. Okay, so let's look at it from top to bottom again, so to make sure we don't miss anything. So this one says, you know, BCC stores, usually your locals or your local game shop, will hold a preliminary tournament, and the top 1 out of 8 players at each tournament will receive regional invites. And the players in the following to participate: a BCC ID and the BCC app. So most likely the app that they have been using to track their points, etc. This is going to be the same thing. So we'll see about that. And of course, the BCC ID for any regional is usually required, especially the last few regionals and as well as celebration events. Yeah. Anyway, unfair acquisition and fair trading of finals is strictly prohibited. They will lose their finals invite. I don't know if they get banned, but we'll see. So if we scroll down a little bit, because there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, I'm gonna come back to that. Coming back to the store prelims, the rules and notes are here, and as well as the notes for stores, and as well as the regionals. I want to go through this first. We recommend the Swiss draw best of 3 tournaments, with stores may play different formats. So one, okay, so we're not all going to be playing the same format is what it seems. I personally think, yes, it should be best of 3, but on a local level, a lot of people can't really devote that much time. So sometimes it's going to be best of 1 into best of 3, and then, you know, the store has to kind of work it out as far as the planning for that, not only for the best of 3 but also the best 1 into best of 3. They might even have to do 2 days, who knows, you know, and players should confirm the rules with the store ahead of time. So that's going to be a little bit iffy, in which, you know, one store in you know, California is going to be best of 1 into best of 3, and then people in Orlando is going to be best of 3 into top cut best of 3, you know, or are people going to be intentionally drawing, so that way if there are 16 players, the top 2 are going to intentionally draw and get their invite. Who knows? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? If they have a 16-player tournament, because now it says in a 8-player tournament, the first one gets an invite. In the 16-player tournament, the top 2 get an invite. So I mean, there's no point into playing that last 2. As soon as the last 2 in a 16+ player tournament, as long as it doesn't hit that 24, the top 2 are going to get invites. So it's going to be kind of rough for anybody. You know, the people who you know, the Scott Dashies and the Dahans and the Anthony Hernandezes, right? The people who go to those locals or prelims are not really going to have a very good chance. And this is not to put them down or to put myself down. Like I know the good people at my locals, the very competitive people at my locals, right? I know that I have to beat those guys in order to get a regional invite. Now you say, it says right here, a regional invite, and if you look at the structure at this of the schedule, it says store prelims and then regional, store prelims and regional. So it's gonna be a very small regional as well, like good 80-90 people. I think Richard Zapp put into the the group in which, you know, kind of put out the math. He's a math guy. Eggman's a math guy. I feel like those are very good things to consider as far as just the facts for it. I don't want to take, I don't have the patience to look at it. I don't have the time right now to look at it and as well as do the math, but I'm sure it will result into tiny different regionals, right? And instead of an open-ended, let's all get together and have fun, that really takes away people going to these regionals and having fun and seeing people that didn't see. I love doing that. I love playing just in general, even if it's a terrible format. I like playing, I like challenging myself. People like to do that. But if you take away from that and you make your stores or the LGSs, or make the stores and LGSs competitive or hyper competitive, in which, you know, they're really fighting for that regional invite, you're either going to do one thing. You're gonna put, or two things. You're either gonna put these high competitive people together, in which, you know, they're gonna have to fight for their lives out here. Cue the R. Kelly. I'm fighting for my life. In which they have to fight their lives into getting these invites, and as well as the other part of it is that the people who usually go to these locals and have fun and have casual, they're either forced to be playing these really hyper competitive decks, in which those, you know, the LGS is supposed to be a place where you can not do that or don't have to do that, or, you know, don't want to attend it at all, and then that will result in people not wanting to go and have low turnouts for these prelims too. So there's a lot of things that really just doesn't gel well for this. I get it if Bandai really wants to put this into a high competitive, high chance, only the best of the best can really go into the original invites, and then after that get their invite into the nationals, right? And if you saw into the celebrations where people got in, like the top 3 or the top 2 or whatever, I don't care, I don't know, the singles and as well as the teams, they only got invites for the nationals, but they're now, you know, they're forced to not play if they want to be nice about it into their local prelims, and as well as the regionals. What's the point of playing the regionals if you're just going to spend money to go there to see people? And then now, because they already have their invites, they're going to be beating out players who have to get a pass down instead, basically, right? So they have to get the pass. I think this is the same thing for the regionals, in which it says there's more details about regionals as well, but I'm just saying, like, that's just, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't want to rant too much about this, but a lot of this doesn't make sense, and I think this is a huge part of why a lot of people are kind of up in arms in this. But and if we look at the store part, in order to register for this tournament, you have to use the TCG Meister Tournament Management software. It's just to properly track it and make sure that it's within the BCC ID or tied to that. If you ever been to like like one of the last year's one for like not prelims, but like a qualifier, basically they use the same software, and any other time will not be recognized, etc., etc. And if you take a look, I'm going to put some on the screen right here, in which on the sides, like, people were saying like, hey, maybe there are going to be multiple store prelims. No, there's not. There's only one per store. So that's another issue. You only have one chance to actually qualify and actually do it. So, and we could be wrong. We could be, you know, in the next few weeks, we could see some more information about this. But so far, it's nothing. I don't think that's the case here. Anyway, here's the good stuff. More cards, right? The pricing, as far as the preliminaries, even if you attend, or if you just attend, you get a championship pack for these 2019. So these cards, I'll get to that in a second. A merit pack, which includes all of these dudes, all the universe peoples, and then event pack, which has all the event pack 3, the stuff I already know. And the first place gets this, and then top 1 of 8 gets the regional invite. So it's interesting to see. I'm guessing. Like, first place gets it no matter what, and then whatever. I already kind of went through it. Here's the championship packs. If you haven't really seen Eggman's article on this on his Patreon, this sellout. Look at him. Don't put my Patreon in the description, in the comments, Eggman. I'm just kidding. As far as the championship pack, oh, he doesn't have the link for it, never mind. I never sent it to him. He can't find me. You guys can't find me. I only made it because Patreon's gonna raise a raise. Championship Pack 2019. So he said, you know, if you looked at this, this is literally the only thing that's in the system. This is the only pictures that they sent out. It's not in the card list, so it's kind of hard to actually do it and to interpret it. If you go through these, I'll reserve it for his thoughts. I'll put the link in the description if you haven't seen it already. The one that I like, obviously I like Broly because of the Frieza army pod, because you get to play this from the drop area, from your hand if your looted card is green. And then this one, I think this one is just another Trunks sort of recursion thing. The two drop Kappa, man, that's gonna be an amazing card. Same thing for the Vegeta. Both of these are 2 drops in which this one negates the attack and then chooses one of the battle cards, negates the skill for the duration of the turn. And then this one says, hopefully, after you play a battle card using Overwhelm, you use this auto once per turn. You choose 2 black battle cards and energy cost of 4. I think it's 2 or less in Free Warp, and place them at the bottom of your deck in any order. If you place a card, you draw a card. So I think this is very cool. That's a huge boost for Demigra, and as well as Mass Saiyan, and really any other black type of leaders, or at least Overwhelm leaders. So that's very cool. Not much to say about that. I think I share the same thoughts as far as Eggman goes. I love the Gohan. I'm just a Gohan fanboy, so you know. And then we have all of the universe 1 through 12. Very, very cool. I think these are actually going to be really, really, really cool in person. I think these are really cool to collect. Has no other literal merit to them because you can't do anything with them. You can use them in tokens. I guess that's cool to show off. I use my high rank, quote unquote, high rank celebrations tokens or merit cards as tokens. So I guess that's cool. That's pretty much it as far as those updates go. I know there's a lot to it. I don't really want to get too much into it. I think if you haven't watched it by now, by the time you see this video, we probably will be going through it on I was gonna say Adrian, but No Counter No Combos podcast. So I'll put the link in the description as soon as that gets updated. If not, I'll put it in the community tab and you guys can listen to it. Anyway, finals will take place at a single venue in North America sometime in October 2019. So I guess I don't know why they said this is a typo. That's a typo. I guess that's what that is. So it's gonna be October. So there you go. These are the championship pack. Those are sick looking. I mean, more cards are cool, but I'm like, just fix your meta already. And then we have giant cards, secret cards, etc. Right? I mean, I'm excited. I like it. You know, that's fine. Really quick, I wanted to go through the Origins 2019. It's gonna be June 12th to the 16th, about a month from now, or a little bit more than a month. So this is all of the scheduled play for it if you're going to be going. The only thing I really wanted to look at is the pricing. So the participation prizes is pretty cool. You get the single tournament playmat, which we'll take a look at in a second, exclusive gold card, gold stamp card that is, and then 3 event packs. And then the top 50% is going to be pretty cool into the top 16, and then they are giving travel vouchers, hopefully. I mean, I don't know what form is going to come in, but you know. And then the event packs, etc., exclusive gold stamp anniversary box Senzu Bean card. So that's pretty sick. I don't want to go through all of this, but you can take a look on their website and take a look at that. But these are all of the Origin exclusive gold stamp cards for Impact Fighting 3, so they put them 2 to 2 together, literally having Origins 2019 June 14th to 15th. The Senzu Bean is probably going to be costing quite a lot. I think personally, I think the stamps look ugly. There's too many words, too many letters, too many numbers, but that's just me. I think these are going to be pretty pricey, if anything. This doesn't really look that great, but these two probably look really good in person. And then still have the merit cards, so they're going to be giving out on those. Power boosters, cool. Here are the new giant cards. I really want this. My God, I really like that. Single tournament top 16. I'm cool with that. Give me top 16 for that bad boy. And then some more over here. And then here is the first place mat. This is looks really awesome. Like honestly, it has a little first place at the bottom right. Everything else over here, second place, third place. The top 16 doesn't have anything in any corner, which is probably okay. I mean, are these different? Oh, it has a little border. Okay, that makes more sense. I actually kind of prefer it without the border. Whatever. I love it. I love that mat. I really like that mat. And then the Draft Championship playmat. So that's cool. I guess Kung Suler's type tournament. And then this is the playmat for that one. So those are gonna be pretty sweet. A lot of caution there. All right then. All right, so let's go through the World Tournament power boosters. 20 new cards. You only get 3 per pack. Good luck. That's pretty much what they're saying. And you also have to buy new World Martial Arts product for the stores. So sweet. A lot of people are saying that these can't be seen, but one of our people, Neeson, hopefully I'm saying that right, in our Discord has posted it. So definitely join the Discord whenever you can. A lot of cool, a lot of interesting hashtag God Talk stuff going on in Discord right now. And he took the time to kind of translate them. Obviously, this is not a direct translation, so I want to preface that this is not perfect. I'm just going to go by what he's saying. I've checked most of them, if not all of them, in which, you know, it seems like these are the right ones. So if we look at the first one, these are kind of summarized as well. So the first, moon-destroying Kamehameha. Oh, also, I'm probably going to make a second type of video going through the official ones, but I'm going to go ahead and zoom here. 15k if your leader card is a Jackie Chun, and then get a draw if you place one of your battle cards and drop. So if you look right here, if you may blah 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 place and drop, okay, yeah, draw 1 card. So you get 15k, and then you drop 1 in your battle area, and then you draw a card. So that's pretty cool. I think that really goes with the Goku and Jackie Chun combo, right? All right, cool. We have a counter battle card attack, so literally the Mafuba, but it's a 1-drop in a Hero's Mafuba. So it says if it's literally a Mafuba if you have a God card in play. So I'm sure some of the Namekians that have barrier that is God, like Piccolo or Kami or whatever, you can always just use this Mafuba instead. 1-drop Mafuba, pretty sweet. And then we have Mutaito. I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name. You have, when you play this card, you may play this card in its owner's drop area. When you do so, choose up to one of your, one of your opponent's cards stronger than their energy, so equal or more to, ignoring barrier and switches to rest, and can't be switched to active until the start of your turn. So this is another counterplay card, as it says, as it shows, that we've been asking for. A lot of more. It's going to be in yellow, typical. But I mean, that's one of those things that, like, hey, if this is accurate to what it is, you know, I think it's gonna be pretty effective. I think that would be pretty cool. And then this is Kami, Ethereal Technique. This is just another one that if you have 5 or more energy and a World Tournament leader, crit yourself, which is always fun. And then you play the Conclusion Hero on this card from the deck. And if you do so, you play Piccolo from hand. This is a really cool thing here. Even if you play it turn before or whatever, you know, it might be cool. I think tapping out for it might be kind of an issue because you're going to be playing this for 1 green, and if you have 5 energy, you have 4 more to activate main, and then you do the combo, which is cool, I guess. But at the same time, if you already have the combo in your hand, you might as well just do that. But I guess you have to pay 2 separate energies instead of this one, so it's pretty good support for that. Master Roshi, when you play this card, take a life. So okay, nice. You activate main, take a life, and choose 1 moon destroying Kamehameha from the deck and negate this skill for the rest duration of the game. So you get 2 cards from life, and then you get a 15k 1 cost. That's pretty cool. If your opponent has a field card, reduce this cost by 2, so 1 drop effectively. And then when you play this, you destroy a field card, and you gain 5k. Energy cost 1. There you go. Alright, Tatsu. So we have the World Tournament leader, activate main. If you have 4 more energy or 4 energy, you place this card on top of the deck, and you choose the unending moves TN and from your deck and play it. If you do so, play unending moves Yamcha in rest mode. Okay, more support for that. I mean, there's not much to say. There's like these are things that are just supporting literally the World Tournament. Then we have Double Strike Piccolo with 20k and 4 energy. Have 4 more energy, activate main. Negate the skills of 2 of your World Tournament cards, destroy them, and then play this card. So I guess you just do it from hand, just like it says. There's a lot of cool things, I suppose, that you can do that with. But I would say this is probably really easy to get out. Yeah, even though if you have 4 more energy, good that they balance that. If you have like 2 black announcers, the 1 drops, or something that you swung with twice, and now you have a 20k double striker. So that's not bad for free. That's really cool. Son Goku, Savage, Great Ape, another ape target. Doesn't have critical or anything like that, but if it is 2 or more one mat cards in play in all areas, okay, play this card from hand. This can't be played for the duration of the turn. So one of those texts for that. And then when this card is removed, you have 4 more energy. Choose 2 cards from your hand and place in drop. Choose one of your energy rest mode. If you do so, choose one of the Goku and Jackie combo and play them. Wow, that's strong. I like it. And when you play this card, if your leader card is 2 or less, wait, if your leader has 2 or less energy, your opponent can't attack battle cards of 2 costs or less for the duration of the turn unless they choose 1 card from their hand and bottom deck it. Oh, okay. So when you play this card, it's an attack. Okay, so you're countering it. If your opponent has 2 or less energy, hopefully in active mode. I don't know. We'll see about that one. We'll have to wait for the official release. And when you play this card, search for a 1-mat card from the deck or drop. That's pretty simple, pretty nice. Nice little tutor. When you play this card, all of these, by the way, all very low cost curve, perfect for an announcer. When you play this card, choose 1-mat with a cost of 3 from deck and add it to warp. Start a turn, add it to hand. Oh, okay, so it's just another searcher. The leader card is a 1-mat. Place this card in the drop area. Choose 1-mat card with 2 less. Send it to warp. Play that card in the duration of turn. All right, cool. When you play this card, oh, this is the one that I was looking at. If your leader card is a 1-mat, choose all 1-mat cards with the different names from your hand and play them, except for announcer, that is. So you literally get to play every single announcer card for 7 energy. Wow. Or every single 1-mat card for 7 energy. That's pretty sick. I love this art, by the way. That's going to be really good in foil, if anybody ever gets it. And then your leader card is 1-mat. You got no cards in play. It reduces by 1, so it's a 3-drop. And you play this card, Hercule Poutou's father. Oh, look at that, Videl. She's all grown up. From your hand and play it, and in return, if you do so, choose up to 1 pan from your deck and play it. Oh, that's cool. All right, he has barrier, I do believe, right? It's been a while since I've seen that. But then you get to play pan right after. Okay. And I'm just kind of glossing over these guys. I like I said, their official release. I'll make another video. When you play this card, your leader card. Oh, okay. So these two are kind of tied together. This guy has double strike. This guy has critical. When you play this card, your leader card is 1-mat. And you look at the bottom of the deck and you play it, and then basically it does it where it loops back and forth once or twice. Basically, you choose 1 Vegeta in rest mode in your battle area, switch to active mode. You choose 1 in energy, switch to active mode, and then this one you place this card from your hand at the bottom of the deck and draw 1 card. And then when this card is switched to active mode by Goku, you choose him and then switch it to active mode. This is probably going to be better after you see it in action, but it's basically just switch to active mode once for each of them, and then you draw 1 card. And I'm probably missing something else, and as well as play him. Dabura is interesting. So his active aims once per turn. Choose. I'm pretty sure this is accurate too. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards. It can't be attacked or placed in the opponent's drop area until the end of your turn. So literally preventing a KO, and as well as comboing or anything like that, I'm guessing. So that's going to be very interesting to see. This guy's a 15k critical, so that's going to be pretty cool in pan. When this card is KO'd or placed and dropped by battle or skill, choose 1 of their battle cards, energy cost of 5 or less from hand, and play it with this skill negated for the rest of the turn. We're going to have to see the full text for that one, guys. And the last 2 is that if your leader card is 1-mat, choose 1 a 1-mat card from your hand and place in the drop area. If you do so, choose 2 red 1-mat cards with energy cost of 2 or less and play them. Cool. I don't know which ones those are. I'm guessing this one. And I don't know if we're missing any of them. Okay, we'll see about that though. Someone in the comments, let me know what that one targets. And then when you play this card, 1-mat leader and 4 more energy, choose 1 Supreme Showdown Vegeta from the deck and play it. And I think if you play Vegeta from anywhere, I think when you play it, you get to play Goku for free if you do the conditional effects. And then when this card is placed in the battle area from by skill, choose up to 1 1-mat card. It can't be KO'd for the next turn. Oh, okay, so you use the Vegeta effect to KO him, and then that card can't be KO'd, and then that's it, I guess, right? Either way, I didn't want to make this too long, but I definitely want to put my piece out there, as well as go through all of these very paraphrased 1-mat cards. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, dislike. Let me know what you think about the end screen. Is it cool? Is it tacky? Is it nice? Who knows? But I'll see you in the next one. Later.